What's up, fight fans? This is Bivol with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Artur Beterviev. Get this, Artur Beterviev expects a full recovery for the Bivol fight on the right date. His former sparring partner, Dan Aziz, doesn't believe the meticulous Artur Beterviev would have agreed to the new date of October 12th for his fight with Bivol unless they were certain he would be prepared. Of course, the 39-year-old suffered a torn meniscus, okay, which he had to get it repaired, and now he's in recovery. And now after recovery, he goes back to training. And he said they wouldn't have agreed to October if they didn't believe that he would be ready. No chance. I don't think so. Beterviev being out there with him while sparring, no chance. They'll take their time and they'll wait. If the belts get stripped off of him, so be it. But they're meticulous. But they've probably put in the right time frame and believe that by then he will be okay. And he also said that after watching Bivol, I don't know if he's going to be able to take the power. Aziz continued. Malik Zanab, Bivol's most recent opponent, put in a decent performance because I believe he went for it. You talk about Craig Richards and Lyndon Arthur among Bivol's former opponents. They went the distance with him and they didn't get stopped. But I don't believe they really pushed themselves. I might be wrong. This is just my opinion. They seem like, do you know what? I'm in here with a great fighter. I'll see this out. Malik went in there, and I'm here with you. I'm going to try and win. And when you do that, you open yourself up for risk. And to be great, you have to take risk. And that's what he did. I give him full respect for that. I don't care if he didn't last the rounds. He went for it. I came up short, and I'm sure he'll be back again. Let me counterpunch. What his sparring partner was doing was he was preparing or comparing his Bivol's opponents to the possibility of how Beterviev will fight him. He has a point which he was trying to make with the punching power of Bivol versus the punching power of Artur Beterviev. I think Artur Beterviev is a guy that, you know, he takes no for an answer. And I think that's why he's been so successful at the pros. See, the things that he did in the amateurs, he stayed there a while too, and he was a good boxer. Okay, he has boxing fundamentals. He's just kind of rugged because his savagery, I think, comes into play. I think he's very barbaric and very pragmatic when it comes to certain things. You know what I mean? Now, to keep it a buck, people, if I'm Bivol's team, I would be worried about wider shots because he does get that Andy Ruiz shit going from time to time, and he will catch you like here and like back here. You know what I mean? And a lot of refs don't really look at that and catch that, but you have to be careful because a lot of people come at him with a high guard, so he has a tendency to punch around the guard, which is nothing is wrong with that. You punch where you see the holes, but you can't punch too far around there because that's illegal, okay? So I'm just putting that out there. But other than that, Beterviev is a guy that wants you to trade with him. He wants you to throw punches with him so he can catch you in between his punches. That's why, depending on the meniscus, and we'll get to that in a second, that's why I think Beterviev would beat him. Simply because Bivol would get caught trying to do too much to keep Bivol off of him. Okay? However, the meticulous, the specifics to detail, okay, of the camp, I think they stretched it right, from June 1st to October 12th. That gives him a little bit over 4 months, to heal and to begin training. The only question is, what the hell was he doing to make that type of damage? you know? So I that's what I question. But nonetheless, I think that he will be ready, and I am glad that someone is talking positive about Artur Beterbiev, because we don't hear a lot of it. We hear about his age and we hear about his injury, and then when you put them together, that's like, it doesn't look good. A lot of people are really writing him off now because he has an injury at such a late age, and it takes longer to recover the older you get. I understand that, but at the end of the day, this guy is a professional, and I think, of course, the meticulous element compared to what people don't understand, I think that's going to prevail. But we'll see. He may go in there and it may not be the same, because I remember when Sergio Martinez from Argentina had his knee issues, he was never the same fighter. And we seen that piss poor performance against him and Cotto. That was downright cringe-worthy to watch, because you knew he just wasn't the same fighter. And Freddie Roach didn't want him to wear this damn thing on his knee to keep that knee stable. So no, he couldn't even take shots anymore. And I don't even think it was because Cotto hit so hard. He just couldn't take the shots, and he couldn't absorb them in his legs. So ultimately he went down. You know what I mean? And yeah, that was unfortunate for him. Let's hope that's not Beterbiev, because that would be a sad day of boxing, because we know it's a guy that once was a savage beast that's no longer a savage beast due to injury. But you guys tell me what you think of the sparring partner of Beterbiev, that thinks that, first of all, that he will be recovered fully by that time, and he doesn't think Bivol will be able to take those shots from Beterbiev anyway. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!